Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I am great. It was a very busy Wednesday. Had a bunch of radio, 4 different hits and some video, and we recorded a podcast. And oh yeah, the highlight of the day was a press conference with new quarterback coach and co-offensive coordinator Matt Wells. We talked about a lot of things, but I got to be honest. When I get a new coach and I can ask him some, not really X's and O's, but philosophical questions with how they approach football, I kind of geek out. And I did it a little bit on Wednesday. You can see that entire interview with all of us in the media and Matt Wells. It's up on this channel. Go check it out. Zach Carlson is taking care of that for us. But first, your reminder, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up and leave those comments. We appreciate all the support we've been getting lately. It's been kind of amazing. It's been an interesting news cycle, hasn't it? A lot of stuff going on. But this is kind of cool stuff. So Matt Wells was asked what surprised him the most about Avery Johnson when he came to K-State. And he said, he'd seen some of Avery and he knew he could run, but he didn't play that many snaps. He really didn't. And they guarded him in the bowl game because they didn't want him exposed to injury. And he said, I was shocked at how the ball comes out of his hand. It looks the same every time. And that's something we've noticed in the short period of time we've been able to attend practice. When Avery throws the ball and they're throwing the same pattern over and over, you could film just him and think it's the same clip over and over. His release is so consistent. The way the ball looks is so consistent. And it just comes firing out of his hand and makes that that perfect mix between having a lot of zip on it and enough air under it so his receivers can run under it. I think K-State's passing game is going to be in really good shape. Matt Wells just absolutely gushed about the tight ends and the receivers and how they are looking here in the spring. But Avery Johnson is a runner. In this K-State system, quarterbacks get hit a lot. And that's a real big concern because the quarterback depth in that room just isn't there. It still needs to be developed, with Jacob Knuth being the number 2 guy, who also looks good but has no experience. So protecting Avery is a key. So I asked him about how do you coach a young man who wants to run all the time, who's capable of being an absolute electric ball carrier in the open field. He's fast, he's elusive, he's very entertaining. How do you keep him upright and not injured? And Matt Wells' answer was very intriguing. It is almost like an NFL quarterback approach. You got to know where the first down sticks are, and if you can get it, or you need to get down. Make sure you slide, or you run out of bounds. You got to protect yourself. You got to understand you can't take just careless hits. If you're going to take a hit, it better be for a reason. Know when to turn away from that hit and get out of the way, or know when to lower your pads and run through someone, maybe for the first down or into the end zone. And Avery is such a quick study, I think he's going to pick this up, but it's going to be interesting to watch him try to balance his instinct that he can run through anything. He can run around anyone, as well as not getting hit. He's going to have to find that balance. And if Avery Johnson settles in as a thrower and a runner, I think Matt Wells and his dream of having a very open and attack mode offense will come true. I'm fired up. I want to see what Avery Johnson looks like now that Matt Wells is teaching him his philosophies on the game of football.